What is it about conflict that people need to understand? That's a big, very big, wide question.
I did not expect this because most courses we go for or that we attend, they're not the analysis. It's not analytical. That's the word. Yeah. So this one is from the beginning to the end. It's like writing a story. There's a background, and there's a middle, and then there's an ending. And then also I like the fact that the facilitators did good research and they are so engaging, and there are a lot of things I never thought about. Of course, I'm a trainer, but there are certain aspects of the course that just woke me up, and I just realized what have I been doing. But yeah, it's been amazing because it's not ended, so it's been amazing.
What I like most is the syndicate work. Having considered that adult learning, the attention span is not very wide. When you do the practical work with your colleagues, it becomes very, very real and fresh in your mind.
Concerning the causes that I've learned a lot, I've tried to analyze what is happening in the whole continent of Africa, and to come up with the measures, and of course how to try to put in those measures together with the stakeholders, with the actors, the key actors, on how to manage and bring it to a level that each and every citizen of that country, investors, and anyone who is a key player is actually finds this peace. And when there's peace, even when you go to bed, you find that all is well.
In the police work, we get to deal with so many conflicts, and you can be able to, right now, I can be able to understand who is the primary and who is the secondary, and who should I deal with and who should I keep a watch on, because they might end up affecting what we are doing.
It actually gives us the insights on how to deal with the different types of conflicts, both internally in our organizations and even in the people we work with.
We usually look at conflict from very many dynamics, and there are people who just like to understand how do you prevent conflict. There are certain people who want to understand what are the causes of conflict. There are people who want to understand what are the impacts. There are people who want to understand what are the existing mechanisms as far as conflict is concerned, and there are also people who want to understand some of the difficulties of conflict. So this really depends on the context.
Let me say, as a commanding officer, I command 410 soldiers and equipment for the Kenya Defence Forces in maintenance. There's a lot of human conflict between the various the commanders at various levels and the juniors. These tools I've learned, it has acted as an eye-opener. So I look forward to be putting another perspective. And a good one is about gender. In the military, especially in the technical field, ladies, let me call them women, they are getting introduced to the system. So you see, most of the time, we deal with them with a lot of unnecessary caution. But from today, I'll be using the gender perspective, the lens I'll be putting it on, to see how I can equitably, or in equality and equity, look at the gender issues. So that one I think I missed before, but now I have it. Yeah.
As I leave here today, tomorrow when I go back to my station, from tomorrow and for, there's so many things actually I've learned that actually I need also to go to talk to my seniors, talk to my juniors, and go beyond that, even within the community, because security starts with me, and I love even to start from there.
So NCIC, it's all about peace, national cohesion and integration. And this course was more about conflicts, understanding how it starts, how it can be solved, or what's needed in a conflict situation, or how a conflict can be contained. So for me, it really, really relates with my job. And now that I'm going back, I have a lot to share with my colleagues and also like to put in action.
Africa is composed of about 75% of the African population. It's made of young people and the youth. That means that when it comes to issues concerning conflict, they are one key actors in terms of being key drivers being used to perpetuate this violence and conflict, but also that they are most affected by this conflict. And I think that having conversations with, and bringing on board young people to the table has been one thing that I liked about this, being able to bring new perspectives, because we've always said that young people need to be brought to the table so that they can be part of the decision-making process, they can be part of the solution-making processes, even within conflict, because they're the most affected by it.
More importantly for me, I can say that we used to look at issues of peace and conflict, that it is an issue that is kind of being handled by a different cohort of people in Kenya, especially the military or the people who are, or the diplomats who are actually involved in issues of peace. But I can say that it has given us an insight that we have a role to play as government officers or as civilians.
I think what we can do is, as the police, as the administration police, I've seen several angles that we can use the course on. So maybe I might be recommending you come and train us some more, especially some of the people who deal or come up with strategies of dealing with conflict, so that they may get to know what we have learned here.
Definitely this course is very practical oriented, and whatever outcomes we get from this course, we hope that the participants can go and practice. And why do I say that? You find that the reason why we usually don't have this peace that you are talking about all the time, we are having a perpetual conflict, is because people don't do conflict analysis.
IPSTC is beautiful, definitely beautiful. The staff have been very friendly. Everyone has been extremely friendly. Of course, Karen is very cold, so that has been quite different. But I think that it provides quite a great learning environment. I think the best thing that I've liked about IPSTC is the people. Like, everyone that we've interacted with has been extremely friendly, professional, very helpful too. So yeah, keep it up.